The full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is such a significant celestial event that is likely to have a considerable impact on our life. This eclipse will be the longest eclipse of the century, lasting for over 3 hours. As Taurus is an earth sign, this lunar eclipse will likely bring changes related to stability, security, and finances. So if you want to learn more about what you can expect this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, stick around. And towards the middle, I will let you know what you can expect based on your specific rising sign. During this time, it is an essential time to take a moment to reflect on your relationships with money. It is such a good time to examine your spending habits and to ensure that you are investing in things that will bring long-term security. This eclipse also offers an opportunity to release any fears or worries related to money and abundance, and to shift your focus towards gratitude and abundance. Additionally, this eclipse may bring a chance related to relationships, particularly romantic relationships. It could be a time of letting go of old patterns and behaviors that no longer serve you, and embracing a new chapter in your life. Overall, this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is an excellent time for reflecting, releasing, and manifesting. The rising signs that will more benefit the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus are Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius risings or ascendant. And you may feel the effect of this lunar eclipse very strongly compared to the rest of the rising sign. For those with Taurus rising, this lunar eclipse may bring about significant changes in your situation, your financial situation, or even your material possessions. It may be more of a favorable time to invest in long-term financial plans and reassess your relationship with money and resources. The energy of the full moon lunar eclipse may also encourage you to let go of any outdated values or beliefs that no longer serve you. This is an excellent time to reevaluate your priorities and to focus on what truly matters to you. Overall, the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus can be a powerful time for personal growth and transformation. It is essential to stay grounded and open to the opportunities that arise during this time, and they may lead you to a new and exciting path in your life, so just stay vigilant. The full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is bringing a significant shift in energy. Taurus is an earth sign that is associated with stability, security, and material possessions. And during this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, we experience a heightened sense of awareness regarding our relationship with money, our relationship with possessions, and our relationship with the material world. This lunar event is a time for us to take stock of our resources and to evaluate our priorities in life. The energy during the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is intense and transformative. It is a time for us to release old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve us, particularly those related to money and material possessions. This lunar event encourages us to let go of any limiting beliefs around scarcity and lack, and to embrace abundance and prosperity. It has also brought a sense of grounding and stability, allowing us to feel more connected to the earth and to our physical bodies. In summary, the energy during the full moon eclipse in Taurus is one of the transformation for abundance and for grounding. It's a powerful time for us to release old patterns and beliefs that are no longer serving us, and to embrace a new sense of prosperity and stability in our lives. Now, this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, you may be asking yourself a few questions, and if you don't know what you should be asking, this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus can be a powerful time for self-reflection and introspection. So here are some questions that you may want to ask yourself during this time, and that is, What areas of my life am I currently feeling stuck in? What patterns or habits do I need to release in order to move forward? What are my deepest values and how can I honor them in my daily life? What am I holding on to that no longer serves me? What steps can I take to bring more stability and grounding into my life? Remember, this is a time to be gentle with yourself and allow whatever emotions or insights come up to be acknowledged and processed. I want you to trust the universe that it is guiding you towards your highest good. And if you're like the universe, well, God, someone higher than us. The main message for the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is that it is time to let go of any limiting beliefs or fears that are holding us back from experiencing abundance in our life. This may mean taking risks or making changes into our career or financial situations. Additionally, the lunar eclipse in Taurus reminds us the importance of self-care and nurturing ourselves. This can include taking care of our physical bodies, spending time in nature, and cultivating a sense of inner peace and calm. Overall, the eclipse encourages us to release any attachment to material possessions or external validation, and instead focus on cultivating a deeper sense of inner fulfillment and security. So you might be asking yourself, what should I balance in this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus? The full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is a potent time for reflection, release, and setting intentions. Taurus is associated with stability, grounding, and material possessions, so it's a good time to focus on finding balance in these areas of your life. So here are a couple of suggestions on how to balance this energy, and that can be to take stock of your finances. Use the energy of the full moon lunar eclipse to access your financial situation and to create a plan for how to balance your budget, pay off debts, or save for the future. Connect with nature. Taurus is an earth sign, so spend time outside, outdoors, connecting with the natural world, and this can help you feel more grounded and centered. Consider going for a walk in the park, hike in the woods, or practicing yoga outside. Release what no longer serves you. Eclipses are a powerful time for letting go of what no longer serves you. So take some time to reflect on any habits, relationship, or beliefs that are holding you back and make a conscious effort to release them. Set intentions for the future. With the energy of the full moon lunar eclipse, it is a great time to set intentions for what you want to manifest in your life. So just take some time to think about your goals and your dreams and make a plan for how to achieve them. Remember, the energy of the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus can be intense, so be gentle with yourself and take time to rest and recharge as you need. Now, the full moon is our monthly reminder to forgive. So, the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is a powerful time for forgiveness. Taurus is known for its grounded and stable energy, which can help us to release any lingering resentments or grudges that we may be holding onto. This lunar eclipse is an essential, potent time for letting go of any past hurts or traumas that may be holding us back. Forgiveness is a powerful tool for healing and growth. It allows us to release negative emotions and to move forward with a greater sense of peace and clarity. So during this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, take some time to reflect on any area of your life where forgiveness may be needed. This can include forgiving yourself for past mistakes, forgiving others for any harm they may have caused, or forgiving the universe for any perceived injustice that you may think has happened. Remember that forgiveness does not mean forgetting or condoning harmful behavior. Rather, It is a choice to release the grip that negative emotions may have on us and to move forward with a greater sense of compassion and understanding. So use the grounding energy of Taurus to anchor yourself into the present moment and allow yourself to fully embrace the power of forgiveness. We are all different, right? That's why we all have different rising signs, different sun signs, different moon signs. And in this video, you will need your rising sign, as I had mentioned at the beginning. And to better help you understand what you should put your focus in during this full moon in Taurus, you first need to realize that there are 12 astrological signs and there are 12 houses in our birth chart. So every full moon, every new moon, it gives us a chance for us to pay attention to a part of our chart. Our chart consists of 12 houses, and those 12 houses are all a part of us. So it's like our eyes, our stomach, our legs, our toes, our head, our ears. But instead of so many things, it's 12 things. 12 topics that describe us, right? So that is how you can kind of understand or get to understand more in depth. So the upcoming full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is said to have a profound effect on each zodiac sign's rising sign. Each zodiac sign's rising sign. So here is what you can expect based on your rising sign. If you are an Aries rising, the full moon lunar eclipse will bring a focus to your finances and assets. It is a good time to review your budget and make any necessary adjustments. If you are a Taurus rising, this is a perfect time and a powerful time for you, Taurus rising. The full moon lunar eclipse is in your sign, which means you'll be feeling its effects more stronger than any other sign. It is a time for personal growth and transformation. For Gemini rising, the full moon lunar eclipse will bring a focus to your spirituality and inner world, and you may find yourself feeling more introspective and reflecting during this time. If you are a Cancer rising, the full moon lunar eclipse will bring focus to your social life and friendships. You may find yourself reconnecting with old friends or making new connections. If you are a Leo rising, the full moon lunar eclipse will bring a focus to your career and public image. It is a good time to evaluate your professional goals and to make any necessary adjustments. Virgo rising, the full moon lunar eclipse will bring focus to your higher education and travel plans. You may find yourself planning a trip or exploring new educational opportunities. If you are a Libra rising, the full moon lunar eclipse is going to bring a focus to your shared resources and intimacy. It is a good time to evaluate your financial partnerships and to make any necessary adjustments. If you are a Scorpio rising, the full moon lunar eclipse will bring focus to your relationships and partnerships, and you may find yourself reassessing your commitments and making any necessary changes that you may be needing. If you are a Sagittarius rising, the full moon lunar eclipse will bring a focus to your daily routines and work life. It is a good time to evaluate your habits and make any necessary adjustments. If you are a Capricorn rising, the full moon lunar eclipse will bring a focus to your creativity and self-expression. You may find yourself feeling more inspired and artistic during this time. If you are an Aquarius rising, your focus should be on your home and your family life. It is a good time to evaluate your living situations and make any necessary changes. If you are a Pisces rising, you should bring your focus to your communication and your daily interactions, and you may find yourself having important conversations or even making new connections during this time. Now, learning a little bit about what you should focus on, try to think about which are the 12 houses this is portraying to. If you know a little bit about the houses, then you might be able to dictate which of the house you need to focus on during this time. But if you're not very familiar with the houses, that is completely fine. I will let you know. So go ahead and just jump in to your own rising sign so you can just listen to your part. And then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I look forward to hearing about how you feel and how this helps you out if you try it out. If you pay attention on what I am telling you, let me know how it goes for you, and comment your rising sign so I know who all is here watching my videos. Okay, so Aries Rising. This full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, you can expect a chance for you to focus on your second house. The second house represents your income, possessions, and values. You may experience sudden changes in your financial situation, as well as a shift in your priorities and values. This is a time for you to reevaluate your relationship with money and possessions. You may want to let go of old patterns and beliefs that are holding you back from achieving financial success. It's also an excellent time to focus on building your self-worth and your confidence. And during this lunar eclipse, you may feel more emotional and sensitive than usual. It's essential to take time to take care of yourself and your emotional needs. Try to stay grounded and focus on your goals, even if things feel uncertain or chaotic. The full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is a time for Aries Rising to focus on your finances, your values, and your self-worth. Stay grounded, take care of yourself, and remain focused on your goals, even if the road ahead feels uncertain. The full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is a powerful astrological event that can have an insignificant impact on your life, particularly in the area of finances and material possessions. As the eclipse occurs in your second house, which is associated with money, resources, and self-worth, you may experience some changes or challenges in these areas. On a positive note, this lunar eclipse can bring opportunities for financial growth and stability, as well as a deeper sense of self-worth and appreciation for your skills and your abilities. You may find yourself more confused. You may find yourself more focused on your financial goals and making practical plans to achieve them. However, there may be also some challenges or unexpected events that arise during this time, and you may need to reassess your spending habits or make some changes to your budget in order to stay on track. Additionally, you may find that your sense of self-worth is tested, and you may need to work on building up your confidence and belief in yourself. Overall, the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus can be a powerful time for growth and transformation, particularly in the area of finances and self-worth. So again, stay grounded and focus on your goals, and you can navigate any challenges that arise and come out stronger on the other side. So since the second house is about your cash, your properties, and your values, for the coming 2 weeks, breathe through any financial dramas and focus on finding a solution. When there's a problem, there is always a solution. It's like a question, there's an answer to every question. The full moon can bring up intense feelings about your financial security and your stability, and about your self-worth. So just breathe and get a journal and write down how you're feeling and why you are feeling this way. The full moon reminds you that a balance is needed between what you do for yourself financially and what you do for others. There's your income to be considered in your depths. There's your self-worth and what you think you're worth as a person. And there's what others are willing to pay you which is usually based on what you ask for, at least within reason. If you're about to make a major purchase, you're doing it at the right time. And if you've been letting someone control you because they have financial power over you, this is a time for you to break free. The full moon is also reminding you that you need to take care of your intimate life. Don't neglect it because of worldly concerns. Take charge of your intimate life and pay attention to it. Give yourself what you want intimately. Release any issues you may have about money. The second house is all about cash, property, and possessions. So at this time, there could be some kind of climax or conclusion connected to cash. And if you've been fearful regarding cash lately, then work with the full moon and do money affirmations to release that. You can move into a better financial cycle right now if you work through it. And one thing to be strongly aware of is that your self-esteem will affect how much cash you attract. So if you have a higher self-esteem, you make more money. You have more money. A tug of war may arise between your own money and what other people pay you or even owe you. So I want you to find a balance between any issues you have regarding give and take. And if you want to earn your own cash rather than be employed by someone else, then this is a good time to plan your exit strategy or to cut the ties. And if you've been too focused or dependent on someone else, right now is the time to bring your attention back to your own situation. It's a good time to get your head around the idea that the universe is abundant and that there's more than enough for everyone. You deserve to be abundant. Now, the full moon, like I mentioned in the very beginning, is about forgiveness. So, this full moon in Taurus, I want you to forgive yourself and anyone else you need to for times when money had been an issue. Anything that involved money, I want you to forgive and let it go. And forgiving is one thing, and then being grateful is another. So write down all the things that you are grateful on your journal, on your phone notes, and just feel all the gratitude that you have, especially when it comes to money, when it comes to self-esteem. Everything that you have should be something that you are grateful. Everything that you buy, that you need, should be something that you should feel grateful for. Anything that you achieve. Now, this full moon in Taurus, I have an affirmation that you can say for this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. As an Aries Rising, you are a natural born leader, and you're always seeking to initiate new projects and ideas. The full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus brings a time of great change and transformation for you, especially in the areas of finances, security, and self-worth. This is a time to let go of any limiting beliefs or fears that are holding you back from achieving your goals. So, an affirmation that can be powerful. Affirmations can be a powerful tool to help you shift your mindset and attract positive energy into your life. So, here's 2 affirmations that you can say at this time, and that is, I am confident in my abilities and trust in the universe to provide me with abundance and prosperity. I release all fears and doubts and welcome new opportunities with open arms. I am worthy of success and happiness, and all of my needs are met. I am worth it. I want you to remember to stay grounded and focused during this time, and trust that the universe has your back. And with your natural leadership skills and determination, you can achieve anything that you set your mind to do. That is all that I have for you, Aries Rising. I hope to see you on my next moon video. Alright, Taurus Rising. What can you expect this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus? Since it will be a powerful influence on you, Taurus Rising, specifically since you should emphasize on your first house. This eclipse marks an important time for self-discovery, transformation, and personal growth. And during this eclipse, you can expect to experience a heightened sense of awareness about your self-worth and how you present yourself to the world. You may feel a strong desire to take control of your life and make changes that align with your personal values and goals. This is a great time to focus on improving your physical health and appearance, and overall your well-being. The eclipse may also bring up some unresolved issues or conflicts related to your relationships and your partnerships. This is an opportunity to confront these issues head-on and work towards finding a resolution that benefits both parties involved. Overall, the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus will offer you a chance to reflect on your personal identity, your values, and your relationships, and to make positive changes that will lead to greater personal fulfillment and happiness. The full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus in your first house marks a significant time of transformation and growth. This celestial event is a powerful reminder of the importance of self-care and self-love. It is a time to let go of old patterns and habits that no longer serve you and to embrace new ways of being that align with your true values and desires. Sometimes our values and our desires change over time, so write down the new values and your new desires that you are having. In the realm of relationships, this lunar eclipse may bring to light any imbalances or issues that need to be addressed. It is a time to speak your truth and to set healthy boundaries while also remaining open to the possibility of deepening your connection with others. Overall, this lunar eclipse in Taurus invites you to take a closer look at your relationship with yourself and others, and to make any necessary changes that will allow you to step into a more authentic and fulfilling life. Trust in the process and have faith that the universe is guiding you towards your highest good. This full moon in Taurus, if you focus on your first house, which is basically your image zone, for the following 2 weeks, you can expect to turn the corner in one way or another in your personal or even in your professional life. The full moon can bring up intense feelings about your appearance or stresses and strains in a relationship, and it can be a big turning point. It's all very well and lovely to be focused on someone else. It certainly sounds like a valid thing, right? But once a year, the full moon lights up your first house to remind you that you also need to focus on yourself. And many of us are givers rather than takers. And while that sounds great, it actually messes with the flow in our lives. The full moon in your first house is the time to remember how to say yes when people offer to help you, and to ask for help if you need it. And if you are not getting it, you can feel extra emotional during this time. But a lot of the stuff that are coming up needs to be dealt with. You need to deal with it. So don't run away from it and don't ignore it. Face it straight on, because you got this. I want you to release any issue that you may be having about your appearance and how you look. And this even might sound a little bit superficial, but you are amazing. And when you feel amazing, you do amazing. And there's a different type of glow to you. You walk different, you talk different. When you know your worth, when you know how amazing, how great you are, you look different and you sound different. So work on yourself, and if there is anything that you need to do, Find at least 1 or 2 things that you know that you love about yourself, that you know are gorgeous about yourself, and so you can affirm to yourself, yeah, my hair is amazing, it's perfect, my body is perfect, my hands, my fingers, my toes, anything in your body. Focus on what you love. Play it up and reveal it in. This is an important and somehow extra personal full moon. So use it to work out what you want to take into your next 12-month cycle and what and who you want to leave behind. This can be a very emotional time, so just remember to be patient with yourself. A tug of war may arise between your needs and those of the people who are most important to you. I want you to find a balance between your lover, your partner, your ex, or anyone else in your life who counts as a VIP. This can be a time when you realize you've been too focused on someone else and it's time to focus on yourself for a while. Or the opposite. It can be a time when you realize you've been acting a little selfishly and need to give someone else your time and attention. It's all about me and you, much like it is on the 7th house. This is your chance to make a twice yearly adjustment. So just think about yourself, and if you've been thinking about yourself way too much, think about others. And the full moon, like I had mentioned at the beginning of the video, is about forgiveness. So this full moon in Taurus, I want you to forgive yourself for anything that you blame yourself for, anything that you've done to yourself, for putting yourself down, or speaking badly about yourself, or speaking negatively about yourself, for not trying your very best. Forgive yourself. You are human after all. As long as you know that you can do better, and that you are amazing, and that you are trying your very best, that's all that matters. The full moon is also the perfect time for you to be grateful. So get a list out, get a journal, or pull your phone out and on your notes, write down everything that you are grateful for. And as a Taurus rising, you are grounded and steady. And this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is an opportunity for growth and transformation. So use this lunar event to reaffirm your strengths and to set intentions for the future. Repeat the following affirmation to yourself during this powerful time. And that is, I am strong and resilient. I trust in my ability to navigate life's challenges. I embrace change and welcome growth. I am worthy of abundance and success. I am grateful for all that I have and all that is yet to come. By focusing on these positive thoughts, we can harness the energy of the lunar eclipse and move forward with confidence and clarity. Because you are turning the corner. Who is the new you? Show us who this new you is. That is all that I have for you, Taurus Rising. I hope I helped you understand how you can better focus on yourself and how you can better express yourself and be a better you, appearance-wise and confidence-wise. I hope to see you on the following videos. Gemini Rising, what can you expect this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus? This eclipse will occur in your 12th house. The 12th house is associated with endings, closure, and spiritual growth. So during this time, you may experience a profound sense of release and surrender related to your subconscious mind and hidden emotions. The lunar eclipse in Taurus is a time of powerful revelations and deep insights, and you may find yourself becoming more aware of your fears, your doubts, and your insecurities. It's an important time to take the process. It's important to take the time to process these emotions and release any negative energies that may be holding you back. This is also a time of spiritual growth and healing. You may find yourself drawn to meditation, yoga, or other spiritual practices that can help you connect with your inner self and find peace and tranquility. It's important to take care of yourself during this time, both physically and emotionally, to ensure that you are able to fully embrace the transformative energy of this lunar eclipse. The full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, occurring in your 12th house, can have a profound impact on your emotional well-being and your spiritual growth. The 12th house is often associated with the subconscious mind and hidden emotions. So it's important that this eclipse could bring up buried feelings or memories that you may have been unaware of or have been suppressing. This can be a time for deep introspection and self-reflection. And as you may uncover aspects of yourself that you have been neglecting, Taurus is known for its grounding and stabilizing energy, so you may feel a sense of stability or security during this time. However, this energy may also bring up issues related to material possessions or finances, as Taurus is also associated with these areas. It's important to take a practical approach to any financial matter that may arise and to not let emotions cloud your judgment. Overall, the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus in your 12th house can be a transformative and enlightening experience. As you delve into your subconscious mind and gain a deeper understanding of yourself, it is important to approach this time with a sense of openness and curiosity, and to be gentle with yourself as you navigate any emotions or memories that may come up. So focusing on your 12th house, which is basically your secret zone, for the coming 2 weeks, try to take some time out just to be alone. You and your thoughts, maybe go on a retreat, rent a cabin out in the woods, in the forest. The full moon can bring up intense feelings about your secret self. So keep a journal with you so you can write down everything that you are discovering of yourself. Life has probably felt very busy recently, and no one can blame you for wanting to take some time out. The full moon in your 12th house is going to allow you to do just that. For many people, this full moon comes at a time when they're feeling a little bit down, in the dumps. But the fact is that you are probably just exhausted after the effects of keeping up with the demands of daily life. So take some time out, meditate, practice yoga. You need to strike a balance between working and taking time out. The worst thing about a 12th house full moon is that it forces you to look at where you may be sabotaging yourself with your own behavior. And the best thing about the 12th house full moon is that it forces you to look at where you may have been sabotaging yourself with your own behavior. Do you get it? It's like a blessing and a curse. It's bad because you have to face yourself, face your fears, face your past. And if you overcome it, you become way stronger at the end. So it's rewarding. The 12th house is unfortunately known as the house of self-undoing. We all have 12 houses, and we all have 12 parts of ourselves that are indeed our own worst enemies. The good news is that when the full moon takes place in this part of your chart, it is a wonderful chance to identify that behavior, to see it for what it is, and to let it go. I want you to release any issue that you may be having about things you don't like to talk about. Forgive other people for anything they have done to you, and forgive yourself for anything you've done to yourself or anyone else. A tug of war may arise between the thing that you have to do to keep life ticking over and your need for inner peace. I want you to find a balance between your daily life as a functioning human being and that secret side of you that's mysterious, delicate, and perhaps even a bit dark. And for some, it's what we think we should hide, and for others, it's what others, probably our parents, our family members, our spouse, have told us we should hide. This full moon can bring up some pretty intense feelings, whether we like it or not. We may even find ourselves apologizing because this is a house of self-undoing. And not expressing how we feel is a wonderful way to self-undo or self-sabotage. The month when you have your personal annual full moon in the 12th house is the ideal time to go on a retreat. If that appeals to you, it's a time to do inner work and even to explore your spirituality. Sometimes the full moon will bring or reveal a big secret. So go easy on yourself at this time of the year. It's one of the most emotionally intense full moons. The next one should be much easier for you. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, the full moons are our monthly reminder to forgive. So, I want you to forgive yourself for anything you feel ashamed of. Understand that there's nothing to be ashamed of. We're all growing. Forgive anyone else who has ever hurt you and let it go. And the full moon is also our monthly reminder to be grateful. Get your journal out or get your phone out onto your notes section and write a list of all of the things that you are grateful for, all the things that you are grateful to have and to accomplish. And as a Gemini Rising, you are adaptable, communicative, and always seeking new experiences. The full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is a powerful time for you to harness your unique energy and embrace your true self. So use this time to affirm your confidence in your ability to adapt to whatever challenge comes your way. Trust your intuition and allow yourself to express your thoughts and ideas with clarity and ease. Remember that your ability to connect with others and share your unique perspective is a gift. This lunar eclipse is a time for transformation and growth, and you have the power to navigate it with grace and ease. Trust in your ability to shine bright and embrace the magic of this celestial event. And an affirmation that you can affirm to yourself this full moon is, it's okay to have quality me time. It's okay to have me time, quality me time. Now that is all that I have for you, Gemini Rising. I hope that this full moon in Taurus is good to you and that you learn a lot of things about yourself. And I will hopefully see you on the following moon videos. Cancer Rising. So what can you expect this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus? Since you are a Cancer Rising, it is most likely that you focus on your 11th house. The 11th house is typically associated with the social networks, friendships, and long-term goals. And while Taurus is linked to material possessions, stability, and comfort, during this lunar eclipse, you may find yourself feeling more introspective and reflective, reevaluating your current social circles and considering your long-term aspirations. It is possible that you may begin to feel disconnected from some of your friends or groups you belong to, and you may even decide to cut ties with them. However, this can be a positive thing as it can help you to make space for new and more fulfilling relationships. At the same time, with Taurus influence, you may also be feeling a strong desire for stability and comfort in your life. This could manifest in various ways, such as renewed focus on your financial goals or a desire to create a comfortable and secure home environment. Overall, the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus can bring about some significant changes in your life. But by embracing the introspective and reflective energy of this time and focusing on creating stability and comfort in your life, you can come out of it feeling more grounded and secure than you've ever been before. A full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus in your 11th house can bring about a significant shift in your social circle. This is a time when you may feel compelled to connect with new people or let go of relationships that no longer serve you. Your 11th house governs friends, groups, organizations. Taurus is a sign associated with stability and material possessions, so this eclipse may also have an impact on your finances. You may find that you are presented with new opportunities to increase your income, or that you need to reevaluate your spending habits to achieve greater financial stability. Overall, the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus in your 11th house is a time of change and transformation. It is important to remain open to new people, new ideas, and opportunities that come your way during this time. Trust that the universe has a plan for you, and that everything will work out in your favor in the very end. So, this full moon in Taurus, if you want to focus on your 11th house, which is basically your friend zone, in the coming 2 weeks, you may deal with friends, maybe friends that are upset, situations that get out of hand with your relationships. The full moon can bring up intense feelings about friendships and unfulfilled dreams. It's tempting to focus on yourself and your own pleasures. Perhaps you are a creative type who loves to express yourself, and why not, right? After all, life is for living and for having fun. However, this month's full moon in your 11th house is reminding you that you need to find a balance between indulging in a bit of what you fancy and remembering that people in your life also need some attention from you. And whatever you do for now, for someone else, it's like you are going to get rewarded for what you do for others. This is also the great time for you to network, so go out there and try to network and try to make new connections. Ask yourself what you're dreaming of. What are you dreaming of? Do you know anyone who can help you get it and achieve it? The full moon here casts a warm and gentle light on your wishes. Are they working for you? Are you getting what you're dreaming of? And if not, why do you think that is? It's strange, but true. The fact that sometimes you just know you're not going to get it because you don't feel so secure about it. Sometimes we know on an intuitive level that something is never going to happen. Or perhaps we no longer want what we once desired, so you don't truly feel it, the potential of it. The full moon in your 11th house is the ideal time to release anything like this into the ether. This part of your chart is also crucially about friends and networks. How are you with your friends right now? Are you happy with them? Would you like to make new friends? Issues related to friends can arise at this time, so just take a deep breath before you deal with them. A friendship that ends on this full moon is definitely ending at the right cosmic time. I want you to release any issue that you may be having about what you've been wishing for. Are there dreams that don't seem to manifest, or friendships that are troubling you? A tug of war may arise between who you are versus who your friends are. I want you to find a balance between what you need for yourself versus what you need to do for and give to your friends. The 11th house is about the clubs, the groups, and the social networks that you belong to. When the full moon falls here, chances are that you will have at least one friendship that needs your attention. Are you pulling your weight within your group of friends? Or does someone else have cause for complaint? Or is it you who feels someone else could be a better friend? The full moon has reminded you that you have to balance your own needs with those of your social circles, your networks, and your groups. Now, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the full moon is about forgiveness. It's like our monthly reminder to forgive. So, Cancer Rising, I want you to forgive any friend who has hurt you at any point in your life. And I want you to forgive yourself for whatever you feel you did or didn't do in relation to that friendship. If it ended badly, it's okay. Forgive yourself. Forgive that friend. And the full moon is also our monthly reminder for us to be grateful. So get a journal out or get your phone out and write down on your notes a list of things that you are grateful for. Every month, add new things on there and say full moon gratitude list, and just start writing things that you are grateful to have in your life. During the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, Cancer Rising, you may feel a strong pull towards emotional healing and finding a balance in your personal and professional relationships. And an affirmation to help navigate these energies could be, I release any negative emotion and embrace the abundance of love and prosperity that surround me. I trust in the universe to guide me towards fulfilling and harmonious relationships. I am grounded in my own worth and confident in my ability to navigate any challenges that come my way. I am a great friend and I attract great friends. And my dreams and wishes are now manifesting. Remember to take time to focus on self-care and nurturing your emotional well-being during this powerful time. And I want you to trust that the universe or God has a plan for you. And I want you to trust in yourself to navigate these energies with grace and positivity. And just know that you are amazing. And you got this, Cancer Rising. That is all that I have for you, Cancer Rising, for this full moon in Taurus. I hope to see you on the next full moon video. And if you want to be my friend and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe and comment below. Friend. Leo Rising, what can you expect this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus? Well, you can expect to put a big focus on your 10th house. The 10th house represents your career, your reputation, and your public image. So these areas of your life can be affected at this time. The eclipse can bring closure to some long-standing career goals and may push you to make some changes into your professional life. It is time to evaluate your current path and make the necessary adjustments to align with your long-term goals. You may experience some unexpected opportunities or even sudden changes in your career that may require you to adapt quickly. The Taurus energy of this full moon can also bring a focus on financial stability and security. It's a good time to reassess your finances and make necessary adjustments to assure long-term stability. Overall, this lunar eclipse can be a powerful time for you, Leo Rising, to make significant changes in your career and your financial life. It's important to stay open to new opportunities and to remain adaptable during this period of transformation. The full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus can impact your career and your public image. The 10th house represents your professional life, your reputation, and the status in society. While Taurus signifies stability, financial security, and persistence, this lunar eclipse can bring sudden changes or revelations regarding your career path and your long-term goals. You may experience unexpected opportunities or even setbacks, which can challenge your current plan and force you to reevaluate your priorities. However, these changes can ultimately lead to a more fulfilling and prosperous career path if you embrace them with an open mind and a willingness to adapt. In addition, this eclipse can also highlight the importance of financial security and stability in your professional life. You may need to take a more practical and grounded approach to your finances, especially if you have been taking unnecessary risk or relying too heavily on external sources of income. And by focusing on building a strong foundation and taking calculated risk, you can achieve greater financial security and long-term success in your career. So this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, it's very wise for you to focus on your 10th house, right? Known as your career zone. So for the following 2 weeks, sort out issues that are related to your work. The full moon can bring up intense feelings about your career and your professional trajectory. So get a journal out and write all of these feelings down and your thoughts on what you should do and what you should consider. If you've been hiding yourself away and generally keeping a low profile, you should try to get out of the shadow and go back into the limelight. As tempting as it might be to slouch around at home, the full moon in your 10th house is telling you that it is time to invest some emotional energy into your professional life. Even if your work has been the source of annoyance lately, don't give up. For some of you, a work situation or project can come to an end right now, but don't panic. Remember, the universe arbors a vacuum and something new will come in to take its place soon enough. How committed are you to your goals? This can be your time to shine at work. When the full moon takes place in your 10th house, aka your career zone, it's as though you're being pushed into the spotlight professionally. For some of us, it will be because a big project is coming to fruition, and hopefully you will receive accolades for all of your hard work. On the other hand, if a project or a job comes to an end right now, there is at least consolation in the fact that it is happening in divine timing. This is a good time to ask yourself how you feel about your career. Where do you want to go next with it? What is the next step for you? What is next in your career? Release any issues that you have about your workload and how it impacts your home life. A tug of war may arise between your duties at home and all that you need to do to get ahead in your career. So I want you to find a balance between who you are inside versus who you are out in the world. As someone who does or doesn't seek to achieve, as with the full moon in the 4th house, this lunation asks you to find a work-life balance. There could be tension or demands at home that are affecting your ability to function at peak levels at work. Or work dramas could be keeping you from living a rich personal life. Whatever the case is, this is the second chance for you in the 12-month cycle to find a balance. And for some, recognition comes now, and for others, it becomes clear that more emotional investment is needed professionally. Now, I said this at the very beginning, the full moon is like our monthly reminder to forgive. So I want you, Leo Rising, to forgive anyone you feel has done you wrong professionally, and forgive yourself for any behavior that has happened at work, any behavior that you don't like or you don't approve of. The full moon is also about being grateful and feeling your gratitude, truly accepting that you have everything that you have and that you are grateful for it. So get a journal out or get your phone out and pull out the notes app and write down a list of all of the things that you are grateful for. And every month when the moon is full, keep adding to that list. Leo Rising, this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is a powerful time for you to focus on your personal growth and your self-expression. And as a Leo Rising, you are naturally confident already and charismatic, and this energy can help you shine even brighter during this time. Use the full moon lunar eclipse to set intentions and affirmations around your creativity, self-confidence, and personal goals. Take time to reflect on what you truly want to achieve and visualize yourself already achieving those goals with ease and grace. Remember that you are worthy and deserving of all the success and abundance that you desire. Trust in the universe to guide you towards your highest good. Have faith that you are on the right path. Embrace the energy of the full moon lunar eclipse and let it propel you forward towards your dreams. An affirmation that you can say on the night of the full moon is, I have a perfect work in a perfect way. I give perfect service for perfect pay. Now, you don't have to say that word by word, but you can say something around that to help you, to boost you, so you can affirm to yourself that you will have the best work, you will have the best career, that it is aligned with you, with your values. And so you can shine through your work and feel confident through your work. Now, that is all that I have for you, Leo Rising. I hope to see you on the following moon videos. Till next time. Virgo Rising. So what can you expect this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus? Well, you can better focus on your 9th house. And as the 9th house is associated with higher education, travel, and philosophy, this eclipse may bring about a period of transformation and growth in this area. And for you, Virgo Rising individual, this full moon lunar eclipse may bring a renewed focus on your spiritual and philosophical beliefs. You may find yourself questioning your current belief system and searching for a deeper meaning in life. This is a great time to explore new religions, spiritual practices, or philosophical theories that resonate with you. Additionally, this eclipse may bring about the opportunities for travel or even higher education. You may be presented with new opportunities to study abroad and attend a workshop or a seminar, or even to pursue a new degree. This is a great time to expand your knowledge and broaden your horizons. While this full moon lunar eclipse may bring about some uncertainty and change, it is important to embrace these opportunities for growth and to trust the journey. Remember to stay grounded and take care of yourself during this transformative time. The full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus in your 9th house is an astrological phenomenon that it is likely to have a significant impact on your life. The 9th house is associated with higher education, philosophy, and spirituality. And while Taurus is known for its grounded and practical nature, together they create a powerful combination that can lead to significant changes in your beliefs and values. So during this lunar eclipse, you may find yourself questioning your beliefs and seeking a deeper understanding of the world around you. This can manifest in various ways, from exploring new spiritual practices to enrolling in a course of studying that challenges your existing worldview. It's important to remain open-minded and receptive to new ideas during this time, as you may be surprised at what you discover. This eclipse may also bring about a period of transformation and growth in your personal relationships. You may find that you are more in tune with your emotions and you are able to communicate your feelings more effectively than in the past. This can lead you to deeper connections and a greater sense of intimacy with those around you. Overall, the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus in your 9th house is a powerful astrological event that has the potential to bring about significant growth and change in your life. Embrace this time as an opportunity for self-discovery and personal evolution. So this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is in your 9th house, basically known as the big picture, right? So in the coming 2 weeks, you are probably going to deal with worries that you have connected to studying more, traveling, and the great cosmic quest. This full moon can bring intense feelings about where you're going, so like your life philosophies. personal growth, religion, philosophy, publishing, the internet, travel, and study. These are just some of the subjects looming large for you when the full moon takes place in your 9th house. Be honest with yourself. Have you been fussing too much over the details of your latest problems or tasks? Sometimes that's just a delay tactic, and we need to take a step back and look at the big picture of where we are and where we want to be. Are your life and your mind expanding, or are they narrowing? If you stop being adventurous, then you only have yourself to blame. This is a great time to try something that lies beyond your usual realm of every day. Do something different. Write down what you basically do every single day. Once you have that jotted down, ask yourself, what can I do today to make it different, so I won't keep repeating the same days over and over again? Put some excitement into your life, into your everyday existence. Go to the park, go walk around, go speak to people that pass by you. Open yourself up to different opportunities and different philosophies and different ways of thinking. Travel. The grass being greener. Release any issues you may be having about the grass being greener on the other side. The full moon here means it's time for you to see the bigger picture of your life. You may be having a crisis and wondering whether this is all there is. Take a moment to see the broader view. Hopefully doing so will prompt you to count your blessings. This is also a really good time for you to think about whether you want to get away from it all or stay right where you are. Will the grass be greener if you go away? And if you are staying at home, someone abroad could also have your attention. There's no way of telling, really. Also, at this time, legal issues can resolve themselves, or at least come to the front. A tug of war may arise between being here and wanting to be there, being torn between home and away, small ideas versus big ideas. So I want you to find a balance between your thoughts, your faith. This is a chance for you to let go of fear and limiting ideas and to accept the concept of a power bigger than all of us out in the great unknown. If you're going through a dark night of the soul at this time of your 9th house, at least take solace in the fact that your timing is perfect, cosmically speaking. There is a chance for you to grow spiritually and to expand your understanding of the world around you. Open yourself up to new ideas, new philosophies, new ways of thinking. Now, like I mentioned in the very beginning, the full moon is like our monthly reminder to forgive. So, Virgo Rising, I want you to forgive people who are narrow-minded. I want you to forgive yourself if you've been narrow-minded as well. Now, being narrow-minded doesn't mean that you are just... The reason why this aligns perfectly is because now is the time for you to think differently and not be so stuck in a box. Go outside of the box and think differently. The full moon is also our monthly reminder to be grateful. So get your journal out or pull your phone out and on your notes section, make a list of all the things that you are grateful. And every single time the full moon comes, add on to that list. And as a Virgo rising, you are known for your practicality, attention to detail, and resourcefulness. And with the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, you may feel a strong urge to focus on your material possessions and your financial stability. This is an excellent time to affirm your ability to manifest abundance and security in your life. So, repeat the following affirmation to yourself during this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. and that is, I am grounded in my practicality and resourcefulness, and I trust in my ability to manifest abundance and financial stability. I release any fears or doubts about my financial future, and I embrace the opportunity that come my way. I am worthy of financial abundance, and I welcome it with open arms. I know I am blessed. Remember to stay focused on your goals and be willing to put in the work to achieve them. Trust in yourself and trust in the universe, and know that you are capable of manifesting the abundance and financial stability that you desire. And know that you can explore all the areas that you need to, whether that is spiritually, philosophies, or studying something different and learning about it. That is all that I have for you, Virgo Rising. I hope to see you on the next moon video. Libra Rising, what can you expect this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus? Well, you can start by trying to focus on your 8th house. You can expect a period of intense emotions and transformations in your personal life and your relationships. The 8th house is associated with shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. So this lunar eclipse may bring up issues related to these themes. You may feel a strong desire to connect with others on a much deeper level, and this eclipse can help you to confront any fears or insecurities that may be holding you back from doing so. You may also experience changes in your financial situation or your shared resources with others. So it's important to be mindful of your spending habits during this time. Overall, the full moon lunar eclipse is a powerful time for personal growth, transformation, and deepening connections with others. It is important to stay grounded and centered during this time, and to be open to the lessons and opportunities that arise. Trust in the process and allow yourself to embrace the changes that are coming your way. The full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus in your 8th house is a powerful astrological event that can have a significant impact on your life. This particular alignment signifies a time of transformation and change, particularly in the areas of intimacy, shared resources, and finances. So this can be if you are married, if you are in a partnership, your intimacy, you are sharing your income, your resources, your finances. The 8th house is associated with deep emotional connections, intimacy, and vulnerability. With the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, you may find yourself exploring these themes on a much deeper level. This is a time to confront your fears and insecurities, and to let go of anything that is holding you back from experiencing true intimacy with others. In addition to this, the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus also has strong implications for your financial situation. The 8th house associated with shared resources and finances, and this alignment can bring about unexpected changes in this area of your life. You may find yourself reevaluating your financial situation, or experience unexpected gains or unexpected losses. Overall, the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus in your 8th house is a powerful astrological event that can bring about significant transformation and change. Embrace this time as an opportunity for growth and exploration, and be open to the new experiences and opportunities that come your way. So this full moon lunar eclipse in your 8th house is basically about sex and shared finances. In the coming 2 weeks, I want you to sort out your feelings that you may be having about sex, intimacy, your money, your finances. This full moon can bring up intense feelings about your sex life and your finances. So I want you to get a journal out and write down how you feel about your sex life, How do you feel about your finances? Especially if you are in a relationship and you share your finances. This full moon is all about finding a balance between what you give in life and what you take. And if you know that you've been doing too much of either, this full moon is most certainly the time to redress the balance. The problem is that when we give too much but don't know how to take, we're actually messing with the natural laws that govern free flow. How can the universe send you an abundant stream of good things if you are not receiving them without a fight? This full moon also heralds a very good period to attend to practical financial matters, such as paying off debts and settling personal bills. It's also very good for investing some emotions. I want you to release any issues that you may be having about anything that is holding you back or bringing you down or stopping you from living the life that you've always wanted to. The 8th house is all about death and rebirth, reinvention and transformation. It can be a scary part of the chart. After all, it's where death and taxes reside, and those subjects can come up when this part of the chart is being triggered. So just take a deep breath and don't worry. The full moon happens here once a year, at least. So you're certainly not likely to have to deal with this heaviest aspect of it annually. Rather, look at the full moon here as a chance to transform as a person. And it's also about cash. A tug of war may arise between your money and where your money meets someone else. So where your money meets your spouse, per se. Find a balance between how much you think you're worth and how much you are actually being remunerated for your efforts at work. It's about self-worth versus the worth someone else puts on you. It's also about being your own boss financially versus depending on others to pay you, your salary, your debts, anything really. Financial windfalls and inheritance aren't out of the question here when this part of your chart is active. This part is also about sex and issues around sex and sexuality. So these topics can come up at this time. And if they don't, you should bring them up. You should ask your spouse if you have any concerns or anything that you have to say. Bring it up and talk about it. This is good because it is the right time to deal with them, and so you can move on. Now, I said this earlier. The full moon is like our monthly reminder to forgive. So, Libra Rising, I want you to forgive anyone you feel has overstepped the mark, anyone that has hurt you, or anyone that has broken a taboo subject. Also, I want you to forgive yourself, Libra Rising, for any problems that you have had with money that you blame yourself for. We are all humans, we all make mistakes, and we are here to learn. Now, the full moon is also like our monthly reminder to remember to be grateful. So get your journal out, get your phone out, and pull out the notes application and make a list of all of the things that you are grateful for. And every full moon, add on to that list, because we should always have more things that we should be grateful for. And as a Libra Rising, you have a natural charm and grace that is enhanced by the current full moon eclipse in Taurus. This is a time of great transformation and growth for you, and it's important to focus on positive affirmations that will help you harness the power of this cosmic event. So here are some affirmations that you can use to help you navigate this time with grace and ease. And that is, I am grounded and centered in the present moment. I trust in the universe to guide me towards my highest good, and I am open to receiving all the blessings that are coming my way. I'm confident and empowered, and I trust my path is unfolding exactly as it should. I am grateful for the abundance that surrounds me, and I am excited to see what the future holds. And I shed my past, and I evolve. You can repeat this affirmation or any other affirmation that you wish to help you in this journey of yours. And you can repeat it as often as you like and allow it to become a mantra that helps you stay focused and positive during this powerful time of transformation. Remember that you are loved and you are supported by the universe, by God, by your angels, by your ancestors, and that you have everything that you need to thrive. You got this, Libra Rising, because you are amazing. I hope to see you on the next moon video. Till next time. Scorpio Rising. What can you expect this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus? Well, you can expect to put a big focus on your 7th house as the eclipse takes place in your 7th house of partnership and marriage. It will likely bring about changes and transformation in this area of your life. So, for those who are currently in a relationship, this eclipse may bring up issues that need to be addressed in order for the relationship to grow and evolve. You may find yourself reevaluating your commitment to your partner or discovering things that you didn't even know about them before. It's important to communicate openly and honestly with your partner during this time, as this can lead to a deeper understanding and connection between the both of you. If you are currently single, this eclipse may bring a new romantic opportunity in your life, or it could signal the end of a period of solitude. Keep an open mind and heart during this time, as the universe may have something special stored for you. Overall, the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus will be a time of growth and transformation for your relationships. Scorpio Rising, embrace the change that is coming your way and trust that everything is as unfolding as it should be. The full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus in your 7th house is a powerful celestial event that may have a significant impact on your relationships and your partnerships as well. The 7th house represents your one-on-one connections with others, such as your romantic partner, your business partner, or your close friends. And during this time, the lunar eclipse, you may experience some changes or endings in your relationships. This can be a time to let go of toxic relationships that no longer serve you, or to reevaluate your current partnerships that make necessary adjustments. It's important to approach these changes with an open mind and an open heart. Focus on what is best for your personal growth and your well-being. Taurus is an earth sign known for its grounded and practical nature, and this may bring a sense of stability and security to your relationships, as you may feel more connected to your physical surroundings and your material possessions. However, it's important to balance this energy with emotional awareness and communication in order to maintain healthy relationships. Overall, the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus in your 7th house may bring some challenges, but it also presents an opportunity for growth and positive transformation in your relationships. So just stay open to the changes and trust that they will lead you to where you need to be. Now, this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is in your 7th house, basically your love zone. So in the coming 2 weeks, expect relationship issues to come to the front. This full moon can bring up intense feelings about your love life. This full moon suggests it's time for you to step aside a little. It's time to invest some emotional energy in your other half, your marriage partner, your significant other, or into any other person in your life, like your business partner, your friend, or even an advisor. This is the time for you to focus on others, on someone else. At the very least, there should be a balance if someone else needs your attention. The full moon can also bring closures. So if you are in a friendship or a relationship that's ending right now, you can proceed knowing that it's finishing things up at exactly the right time, celestially speaking. Release any issues you have about love and relationships. This can mean your present romantic situations or some from the past. The whole point of relationships on a karmic level seem to be about us mere mortals learning lessons through other people. Someone who pushes our buttons is going to teach us a lot more about ourselves and how to handle ourselves than someone who doesn't. That's why so many wonderful relationships are quite tense at times, as the result of two souls evolving and learning to love through the tough times. The full moon in the 7th house can also be a time when we decide to serve ties on a relationship that has reached its use by date. And that's okay as well. Some people come to us for a reason or a season. Some people come to us for a moment, for a week, for a month, for a year. And they're there to teach us something. Now, I've said this earlier. The full moon is like our monthly reminder to forgive. So, Scorpio Rising, I want you to forgive anyone and everyone who isn't you. And then I want you to forgive yourself for any relationship mistakes you think you've made. Believe it or not, there really is no such thing as a mistake. Everything happens for a reason, and everything is perfect and just is as it should be. So don't bring yourself down if a relationship didn't work. Don't talk bad about yourself if a relationship didn't work. Don't talk bad or have a negative impact on someone that you had a relationship with where things didn't work out. Just forgive them and forgive yourself. Now, the full moon is also like our monthly reminder to remember to be grateful. So get your journal out, get your phone out, and pull out the notes section and make a list of all of the things that you are grateful for. And every full moon, add on to that list. Add on all the grateful things that you feel grateful for. As a Scorpio rising, this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is a powerful time for you to focus on your personal growth and transformation. So use this time to affirm your inner strength and resilience, reminding yourself that you are capable of overcoming any challenges that come your way. So you can repeat something like, I am powerful and capable of transformation. I trust in my inner strength to guide me through any obstacles. I am open to change and growth. I embrace the opportunities that come my way. And I am loved, I am loving, and I am lovable. Repeat that this full moon lunar eclipse, and this will help you release and let go. Release any doubt or fears that are holding you back. And trust in the universe to guide you towards your highest good. Trust in your abilities, and remember that you are always supported and loved. That is all that I have for you, Scorpio Rising, on this full moon video. I hope to see you on the next moon video. Sagittarius Rising, what can you expect this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus? Well, it's going to bring significant changes for you, particularly in your 6th house. This is the area of your chart that governs your daily work routine, health, and your daily habits. The eclipse energy is going to be very intense and transformative, bringing about sudden changes in your work environment or even your daily routine. You may find yourself feeling restless and wanting to break free from any monotonous routines that you may have been stuck in. This could be a great time to pursue a new job or to start a new project. A new project that aligns with your passions. The eclipse is also going to bring attention to your health and your well-being. You may feel called to make changes in your diet or fitness routines, or you could experience a sudden health issue that requires your attention. It's important to take care of yourself during this time and listen to what your body needs. Overall, the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is going to be a powerful time for you, Sagittarius Rising, to make significant changes in your daily life and work towards achieving your goals. Remember to stay grounded and take care of yourself along the way. The full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus in your 6th house can have a significant impact on your daily routine and your work life. The 6th house represents your health, your work environment, and your daily habits. And while the Taurus zodiac sign is linked to stability, security, and material possessions, during this time, you may find yourself reassessing your current job situation or making changes to improving your work-life balance. This eclipse can also bring attention to your physical health and your well-being, prompting you to adapt healthier habits or seeking medical attention if it's necessary. Additionally, the Taurus influence can encourage you to focus on financial stability and build a solid foundation for your future. This may involve creating a budget, saving money, or investing in long-term goals. Overall, the full moon lunar eclipse provides an opportunity for growth and positive changes in your life and overall your well-being. So this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus in your 6th house, which is your daily work and your health, you can better focus for the next coming 2 weeks on finding a way to bring peace into your life. The full moon can bring up intense feelings about what you do every day to earn a living, and it can also herald fears about your health, which may be totally unfounded. You may be thinking like I'll be fine. No, if something is going on with your body, this is the time for you to pay attention, to listen to your gut, to go to the doctor if you need to go to the doctor, to start eating healthier. If you're one of the lucky ones, you've been working on yourself. This full moon, when you see yourself for who you really are, you therefore see your good points as well as your flaws, and you decide to do something about your flaws. This is all about the daily life you lead. Are you living a healthy fashion? Are you getting out and about to exercise? Have you long ago given up bad habits such as smoking and partying too much? If not, then this full moon is your annual chance to start again, whether it comes to taking care of yourself, your body, your mind, and spirit. Routines are your friend at this full moon. At work, try to go slow and steady. I want you to release any issues you may be having about habits that you need to break. This part of your chart is concerned with your daily rhythms of your life. If you're not happy with the way that you're doing things, with the way your life is going along, with your morning or your evening routines, this is the full moon to tune into, to let go of the old ways and to start to do things differently. In particular, any unhealthy or even toxic habits should be released right now. Whether that is not doing enough exercising, not drinking enough water, or drinking too much alcohol, or eating too much junk food, or eating too much in general, or not eating enough. Our daily habits impact our health, and your 6th house is all about habits and health. So look after your habits, look after your health, because it's not going to take care of itself. No one is going to come to your house and tell you, hey, you need to stop eating that, or hey, you should have your meal already. No one's going to come and tell you to better care for your daily life and your health. You have yourself, so do that for yourself. And if you have kids, this is like an example that you can show them. If you take care of yourself, they are most likely going to take care of themselves. A tug of war may arise between your needs to be dealt, to deal with the real world and your duties, and your needs to find some peaceful time out. So find a balance between your daily grind and the mysterious cosmos. Most of us have a daily grind of some kind, things we need to do, responsibilities we have to take care of, duties we can't avoid. And then there's bliss, peace, time out, meditation, contemplation, and the great void or the gap. The mysterious place in the universe where we can just be. Introducing a daily meditation or even a yoga practice can help with balancing things up at this time of the full moon in the 6th house. In fact, I highly recommend it. Now, I've said this earlier, the full moon is like our daily reminder to forgive. So, I want you to forgive the people you see every day who annoy you in the little ways, quite possibly in the same way that you might annoy them. I want you to forgive Sagittarius Rising, yourself, for any unhealthy habits. Make some changes and move on. Now, the full moon is also like our monthly reminder to be grateful. So, get a journal out or get your phone out on the notes section and make a gratitude list and write down all of the things that you are grateful for this month. And every full moon, when it comes out, add on to that list, because there's always new things that we should be grateful for. As a Sagittarius rising, this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is a powerful time for growth and transformation. You are being called to release any limiting beliefs or patterns that have been holding you back from reaching your fullest potential. This is a time to embrace change and trust in the universe to guide you towards your highest good. So repeat this affirmation to yourself during the potent lunar eclipse, and that is, I release all that no longer serves me and open myself up to new opportunities in abundance. I trust in the journey and believe that everything is unfolding in divine timing. I am a powerful co-creator of my reality, and I choose to manifest my dreams with ease and grace. And I am in perfect health. Trust that the universe is supporting you on your journey and have faith in the path ahead of you. You are capable of achieving greatness, and this lunar eclipse is a perfect time to step into your power and shine. Sagittarius Rising, this is all that I have for you on this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. I hope to see you on the next moon video. Capricorn Rising, what can you expect this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus? This lunar eclipse is all about letting go of old patterns and beliefs and habits that no longer serve you and making space for new growth and opportunities. This means that the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus will be in your 5th house. In the 5th house, this lunar eclipse may be particularly focused on areas related to creativity, self-expression, and romance. You may find yourself feeling more inspired and motivated to pursuing creative projects or hobbies that you've been putting off for a while and never really having the courage, the will, or the drive to go for it. You may also experience a renewed sense of passion or excitement in your romantic relationships, or feel more inclined to take risks and put yourself out there in the dating world. However, this lunar eclipse may also bring some challenges and upheavals, especially if you've been holding on to outdated beliefs or patterns that are preventing you from fully embracing your creative and romantic potential. You may need to confront some uncomfortable truths about yourself or your relationships in order to move forward and make the most of this energy. Overall, the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is a powerful opportunity for you, Capricorn Rising, in the 5th house to embrace change, to let go of the past, and to step into a more authentic and fulfilling version of yourself. A full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus in your 5th house is an event that is worth paying attention to. Taurus represents stability, security, and material possessions, and while your 5th house represents creativity, self-expression, and joy. During this time, you may experience a heightened sense of creativity and inspiration. You may feel more confident in expressing yourself and sharing your talents with others. You may also find yourself drawn to activities and hobbies that bring you joy and pleasure. However, it's important to keep in mind that a full moon lunar eclipse can also bring about unexpected change and challenges. You may need to let go of old patterns or habits that are no longer serving you in order to make room for new growth and new opportunities. It's important to stay grounded and centered during this time and to trust that everything is happening for your highest good. Overall, a full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus in your 5th house is a powerful and transformative event that can bring about positive changes in your life. Embrace the energy of this time and use it to fuel your creativity and your passions. This full moon lunar eclipse in your 5th house, which is all about kids, all about romance and creativity. So in the coming 2 weeks, check whether you're having enough fun, because fun is good for us. The full moon can bring up intense feelings about issues to do with children, whether you have children or someone else's, issues with your love life, or even a creative project that you might be working on. There's usually a whole lot of emotions going on in your chart and your life at this time of the full moon in your 5th house of self-expression. You can be pouring your heart out, perhaps because you're sad, or maybe just because you have a lot of emotions to download. And for some others, it's about the joy that a child brings. And for others, it's about pouring emotion into a creative project that you might be working on. And while this is going on, you need to find a balance between yourself and your friends. Don't neglect them completely. This is your challenge for the coming month. Release any issues that you may be having about allowing yourself some time off. The past few weeks may well have seen you working very hard, but now you may feel put upon by the need to look after your friends. Turn that around if you can, and make this a very sociable time in which the person having the most fun is you. Issues related to a child, whether your own or someone else's, can come to a peak right now, and hopefully a solution will come where everyone is happy about it. If you have a creative project on the way, it's a very good time to complete the latest stages or even finish it all together. A tug of war may arise between what your friends need and what you need for yourself. Self-expression is a focus, as well as creative projects and kids. And the reason why I keep saying kids is because kids are always trying to have fun. Kids are always trying to be creative. I want you to find a balance between how much you cater to the needs of the groups and the social circles in which you belong, versus how often you are taking center stage, being yourself, speaking up, letting the world know what you have to offer. It's safe to be with lots of people doing what they do, but this is a time to show the world who you are. Show us who you are. Show us what you know. Show us your gifts, your talents, and what you hide from the world. If a love affair ends right now, it's doing so at the right time. And one that starts right now can be a very feeling-filled relationship that may even wax and wane with the moon. Now, like I mentioned earlier, the full moon is all about forgiveness. So, I want you, Capricorn Rising, to forgive anyone who drags you down. I want you to forgive yourself for any time you felt you were not a great parent, a great friend, a great person, or any time you took life too serious. We all make mistakes. We are human after all. And the good thing about it is that we know that we can do better and we try to be better. Now, the full moon is also like our monthly reminder to be grateful. So, get your notebook out or your phone on your note section and make a list. Make a gratitude list of all the things that you are grateful for. And every single time the full moon comes, add on to that list, because there's always new things that we should be grateful for. As a Capricorn Rising, you are known for your practicality, your ambition, and your hardworking nature. This full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus presents an opportunity for you to focus on your financial goals, stability, and security. So I want you to use this time to reaffirm your commitment to your long-term plans and trust in your ability to work hard and achieve success. So here's an affirmation that you can use during this full moon lunar eclipse, and that is, I trust in my ability to create a stable and secure future for myself. I am committed to my goals and will work diligently to achieve them. This lunar eclipse brings me abundance and success, and I am grateful for all the blessings that come my way. And I am a creative being. Repeat this affirmation often during the powerful lunar event and let it inspire and motivate you to pursue your dreams with confidence and determination. Now, that is all that I have for you, Capricorn Rising, on this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus. And I hope to see you. Aquarius Rising. What can you expect this full moon eclipse in Taurus? Well, you can expect it to land on your 4th house. This lunar eclipse will bring significant changes to your personal life, emotional well-being, and family matter. As an Aquarius Rising, you are known for your independent and unconventional nature. However, this lunar eclipse will encourage you to focus on your home and your family life. You may feel a strong desire to nurture and to protect your loved ones during this time. It is also a good time to make changes to your living arrangements and to create a more comfortable and secure home environment. Since the lunar eclipse is occurring in your 4th house, which rules your domestic life, you may experience some unexpected changes or events related to your home and family. These changes could be positive or negative, so it's important to stay grounded and remain open to new possibilities. You may also feel more emotional than usual during this time, so be sure to take care of yourself and seek support from your loved ones if you need it. Overall, this lunar eclipse is an important time for you to focus on your personal life and make any necessary changes to create a much more fulfilling and secure home environment. Trust that the universe has your back and your best interest at heart, and embrace the opportunities for growth and transformation that this lunar eclipse brings. The full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is a significant celestial event that will take place in your 4th house. This particular lunar eclipse is powerful because Taurus is a sign of stability and security, which means that this eclipse will illuminate areas of your life that pertain to your sense of home, family, and emotional security. Your 4th house represents the foundation of your life, your roots, and your sense of belonging. This lunar eclipse will shine a light on any issues related to these areas of your life, such as family dynamics, your childhood, your relationship with your home. You may experience heightened emotions during this time, and you may feel the need to confront and resolve any underlying issues that have been affecting you and your emotional well-being. It's important to remember that the lunar eclipses are a time of release and letting go. This is a time to release any negative emotions or patterns that are holding you back and embrace new beginnings. Use the powerful energy to create a sense of security and stability in your life, and to cultivate a deeper connection with your family. Since this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus will be in your 4th house, which is all about your home and your family, for the coming 2 weeks, pay attention to what your family needs and your own needs for personal space and for private time. The full moon can bring up intense feelings about your family. Working like a dog to achieve your personal goals sounds like a very good thing, but there's a time and a place for everything. And at this time of your 4th house full moon, you're in a cycle when the planets, more specifically the sun and the moon, are suggesting that you need to find a balance between your outer aims and goals and your inner needs. Perhaps your family needs you to spend more time with them, or perhaps you just need some time with nothing on your mind. Take a look at your family relationships, and ascertain if everything is running as smoothly as you'd like. And if it isn't, this is the time to pour some energy into that part of your life. I want you to release any issues that you may be having about your personal life, whether that is your home or your family. Issues to do with your family can come up right now, so just be ready. Don't dread it. Rather, see it as a chance to sort out any outstanding upsets. Our family members are people whom we have a very karmic connection, and any issues that come up to do so to help us evolve. The full moon here can also be a time when we make changes to where we live. If you're not sure about the best way forward regarding your home or where you call home, meditate on it. Ask your archangels, your guides, God, for direction. Issues and projects connected to the home can be resolved right now, so pay attention to all of this. Get a journal out and ask yourself, how can I fix my personal life, my home life? How can I fix the relationship with my family members? A tug of war may arise between what you want to achieve in your life professionally and what you're required to do at home. So find a balance between your personal life and your career. Maybe you are a driven person who forgets to have a personal life, and you might neglect your partner, your friends, your kids while working long hours. Or perhaps you are a family type who knows you have more to offer to the world, but you put your personal career to the side so you can give more attention to your family. Ambition and family work well together. Success can allow you to spoil your loved ones, and your desires to provide for your family can inspire ambition. Now, I've said this at the beginning, the full moon is like our monthly reminder to forgive. So, Aquarius Rising, I want you to forgive yourself for any upsets that you have had with family members, roommates, your spouse, your kids, and make your home a peaceful sanctuary. We are all humans, we are all learning, and we are all evolving, and it's okay if we have done something that upset our family members or vice versa. We all make mistakes, and we are here to learn from each other. So just forgive yourself and forgive your family members. And try to make your home as peaceful as you possibly can. Focus on your family, on your home. Now, the full moon is also like a monthly reminder for us to be grateful. So get your journal out or pull out your phone on the notes section and make a list of all the things that you are grateful for. Make your gratitude list, and every full moon add more to it. As an Aquarius Rising, you are known for your independent and innovative and unconventional spirit. This full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus is a powerful time to tap into your innate creativity and to shine your unique light into the world. So use this time to reaffirm your commitments to express yourself authentically, even if it means going against the norms and expectations of others. Trust that the universe is supporting you in manifesting your deepest desires and that you are capable of creating the life that you truly want. Embrace the energy of this lunar eclipse to release any fears or doubts that may be holding you back, and step boldly into your power. Remember that you are a visionary and a trailblazer, and that the world needs your unique perspective and gifts. An affirmation that you can say on the night of the full moon in Taurus is, I am safe and secure. Now, it doesn't have to be that one specifically, but you can make up your own so you can feel safe in your own home. That is all that I have for you, Aquarius Rising. If you are an Aquarius Rising, drop down a little turtle on the comments down below so I can see how many Aquarius Risings there are out there listening to this video. Till next time. Pisces Rising, what can you expect this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus? Well, the full moon in Taurus is going to be in your third house of communication, learning, and community. This eclipse will bring about a period of heightened emotions and intense energy that may lead to conflicts or confrontations with people in your immediate environment. However, this is also a time of great potential for personal growth and transformation. You may experience a sudden realization or breakthrough in your thinking that leads to a new understanding or perspective on a particular issue. It's important to stay open-minded and flexible during this time, and to be willing to adapt to any changes that may come your way. This lunar eclipse may also bring about a renewed sense of creativity and inspiration, particularly in the realm of communication. You may find that you have a great ability to express yourself and communicate your ideas to others, which can lead to new opportunities and connections in your personal and even your professional life. Overall, while the full moon lunar eclipse may bring some challenges and difficult emotions, it is ultimately a time of growth, transformation, and new beginnings for you, Pisces Rising. Since you are focusing on your third house, it can be an emotional change, and specifically when it comes to your communication and relationship with others, this lunar event may bring up hidden feelings or unresolved issues that need to be addressed in order to move forward. The energy of Taurus encourages us to slow down and to focus on our physical and material needs. And during this time, it's important to take care of yourself and prioritize your well-being. This may mean setting boundaries with others or taking time to relax and recharge. Your third house is associated with communication, learning, and relationship with siblings and neighbors. This lunar eclipse may bring changes or challenges in these areas of your life. So it's important to communicate openly and honestly with those around you, but also to listen and to be open to different perspectives. Overall, the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus in your third house is an opportunity to reflect, release, and reset. Take this time to focus on your own needs and priorities, while also being mindful of how your communication and relationship impacts those around you. Affirmations can be a powerful tool to help you achieve this. So here are a few affirmations that can help you. And they are: I release any fears or doubts that are holding me back and welcome positive changes into my life. I trust the universe to guide me towards my highest good. I am grounded, centered, and at peace during this time of transformation. I embrace the energy of this full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus and allow it to bring me abundance and prosperity into my life. I'm open to new opportunities and experience the alignment with my highest purpose. I trust my intuition to guide me towards the path that is meant for me. I am grateful for the abundance and blessings that are already present in my life, and I welcome even more. As I express myself with love, life brings